A very good morning to all. Today we'll do the exercise part of chapter number 11. So here in page number 98 you can see chapter checklist and you have to take the concepts which you have understood. Now let's move on to page number 99 and the first exercise is match the following. So you can see on one side first Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, second directive principle, third fundamental right, fourth one Indian Constitution and the last one, that is fifth one, fundamental duty. On the other side you can see A, right to freedom, B, one of the longest written constitutions, C, respect the national flag, D, chairman of the drafting committee of the constitution, E, provision for free and compulsory education for children. Now you have to match it. Now let's check the answer. So here the first one, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, and the correct match is D, chairman of the drafting committee of the constitution. Second one, directive principle, and the correct match is provision for free and compulsory education for children. Third one, fundamental right, and the correct match is right to freedom. Fourth one, Indian Constitution, and the correct match is one of the longest written constitution. Fifth one, fundamental duty, and the correct match is respect the national flag. Now let's move on to the second exercise. The question is complete the following sentences. So you have to complete these given sentences. So the first one, the Constitution of India was adopted on 26 November 1949 and dash. So you have to fill it. Second one, citizens cannot be discriminated against on grounds of dash. Third one, children below the age of 14 years cannot be made to do dash. Fourth one, we must treat all citizens as equal and dash. Fifth one, citizens cannot go to a court if the dash. Now let's check the answer. So here the first one, the Constitution of India was adopted on 26 November 1949 and it came into effect on 26 January 1950. Second one, citizens cannot be discriminated against on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex or place of birth. Now the third one, children below the age of 14 years cannot be made to do, the answer is work in factories, mines or in houses as domestic labor. Fourth one, we must treat all citizens are equal and the correct answer is should follow non-violence. Fifth one, citizens cannot go to a court if the directive principles are not followed by the government. So here in certain situations it may not be possible for the government to ensure all the policies. So in these situations the citizens cannot go to court for their protection. That is the meaning of this sentence. Now let's move on to the third exercise and the question is solve the given crossword puzzle with the new words you have learned in the chapter. So here the question, the cross, first one, to protect an idea, quality, practice or situation from changing or being lost. So you have to find out the correct word. Fourth one, relating to business, industry and trade. And the down one is first one, to support or encourage something. Second one, to spread ideas, beliefs, etc. to a lot of people. Third one, a special benefit that is available only to the particular person or group. So you have to find out the correct words and fill these puzzle. Now let's check the answer. So here across, first one is preserve, fourth one is economic, and here down the first one is promote, second word is propagate and third one is privilege. So, you have to use these words to solve this puzzle. Now, let us move on to page number 100, and the next exercise is answer the following questions. So, here you can see the first question is, what is a constitution? And the correct answer is, a constitution is a document which includes a set of rules and principles which are followed by a government while making a law. Second one, state two fundamental rights guaranteed by the Indian Constitution. And the answer is, the two fundamental rights guaranteed by the Indian Constitution are, the first one, the right to equality. That means the Constitution guarantees that every citizen will be equally protected by the law of the country. Citizen cannot be discriminated against on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex or place of birth. Now, the next one is second one, cultural and educational rights. India is a large country where language and culture change from state to state. People in each state have the right to preserve, protect and follow their own culture. They can also set up their own schools and colleges in any part of India. So, you can write your own rights also. Now, let us move on to the next question. Third one, what do you mean by right to constitutional remedies? So, the answer is, right to constitutional remedies means the right which gives us the power to seek justice in a court of law if our fundamental rights are taken away. So, this is the answer for the third question. Now, next one, the fourth one, state two fundamental duties of the citizens of India. And the correct answer is, the two fundamental duties of the citizens of India are, the first one, we must respect our national flag and national anthem. Second one, we must protect and preserve our environment. So, you can write your own answers also. Now, the fifth one, explain the significance of the directive principles of state policy. The answer is, the significance of the directive principle of state policy is that the government must try to follow these guidelines while making laws, policies and putting a law into practice. Next is think it over, and the question is, take your parents' help to collect some news headlines related to people in certain villages not being allowed to enter temples or take water from the village tank. So, do you think that it takes away the right to equality? So, the answer is, not allowing any person to enter a temple or take water from the village tank actually takes away the right to equality from the people. The right to equality states that citizens cannot be discriminated against on the grounds of religion, race, caste, sex or place of birth. So, this is the answer. Now, let us move on to the next one, that is activity corner. So, you can see here the first activity, labeling. So, you have to read the question properly and answer it in your notebook. That's all for today. We will meet in the next class. Thank you.